Everybody, I'm Bad Jack JW. Welcome to another vlog. It's Thursday. So this morning I got to thinking about it, and this thought comes to my mind every now and then, and it has again this morning. And it's just kind of like the thought of like so many people that miss out on really good movies, and they have no idea anything about some of the all they know about is this what is out now, what's in the theater now, and look at all this glorious effects. Where if you mention movies like this, they know they've never seen it, they know nothing about it, they don't even know who Humphrey Bogart is, and it's like, wow, like just for me, it's like a total, like, you're just missing out. You're just like totally deprived of actual movies, like good movies where when they had a soul to them when they made these. In fact, this one here I've got in there, one of my favorites as well, is because I lost the cover for it, but is Key Largo with Edward G. Robinson. One of my favorite movies. That's such a cool movie because they get trapped in that hotel and that big storm is coming, and Lauren Bacall does that thing when she claws at Edward G. and he's like, "You smell blood, huh? You smell blood." So, and then of course it's for me obviously John Wayne, and that's kind of hit and miss. I mean, so many people they know who he is, but they've never actually seen one of his movies. And it's like, oh my god. This is a really cool package. I found this at a yard sale, and this has got some of the glorious ones that he did, the old, really old ones. You got this one's really cool. You got Blue Steel and Helltown. It's funny, a lot of these, like these right here, they're like 55 minutes, 51 minutes. They're not very long. Here we got Texas Terror and The Trail Beyond. This is neat. Again, these are like 55 minutes or so. Angel and the Bad Man. This one, oh yeah, this one's a little bit longer. So this one's about 100 minutes. This is neat. I wonder when this one came out. This one does not. I don't see a date on this one. Package design, but no date. I guess I'll have to look that up. I'm curious now when that one came out. And Winds of the Wasteland. This is neat because these are when they shoot their guns off, you really get to see all that the black powder take off. But it's like my friends that I mostly hang out with. It's really cool because for them, when you mention like stuff like Smokey and the Bandit, or the Taxi Driver or something like that, or McHugh, or and it's like for them, it's like, oh, I remember actually going to see that in theater. It's like, wow, that is cool, and that I just relate to them so much. It's like, oh, really? Tell me about it. What was that like? And it's just, I don't know, something about that. Yeah, it's just like my other friend where I go shoot up at his place. It's like he remembers like going to see movies like the French Connection in theaters, and remembering how big it was, and it just I remember being marveled in high school. My English teacher, he saw Deliverance in the theater. I just thought, wow, that must have been just how that can imagine experiencing that movie in the theaters, and then just the shock and awe of it, and just it must have looked just amazing on the big screen with them going down on the rapids of the canoes, and and Burt Reynolds for the most part doing his own stunts and that. It's like the other thing is like here's a great example. You can go up to a lot of the people and they don't even know who James Caan is. They're clueless. James Caan, who's that? It's like, oh my goodness, like The Godfather, Thief, Rollerball, any of these ring a it's like James Caan is, to me, it's El Dorado. Alan Badillion Traherne, Lord Almighty, just call him Mississippi. He has a great line in one of the movies. I believe it was kind of a newer movie too. It was called The Way of the Gun, I believe, and it's so interesting. It's like everybody just goes, "Oh yeah, Benicio del Toro," which is he's a good actor. Benicio del Toro is pretty good, I think. And there's the other guy, but it's like, I actually rented that movie a long time ago on VHS because of James Caan. He has a small part in it, but that was the only reason I rented it. It wasn't because of anybody else. It was like, oh, I saw James Caan. I mean, that's just kind of how I was. Really early on, because the way my dad was like, he was like, we're not watching this. We're gonna watch, let's watch this. It's like, let's watch Dirty Harry. So, and James Caan has a great line in it, and I don't know the exact quote, so don't quote me on it, but it's basically something like along these lines. He says, "The only thing you need to know about a broken old man like me is that I'm a survivor." And that is like, man, that's cool, because that is so true. And that's why, when I got into the gun business, these guys that were like, hey, they've been doing it for years on before I even thought about doing it, listen to what they said, listen to what they had to say. So anyway, yeah, I just kind of felt like that this morning. I wanted to open the vlog with some talk about some really good movies that I think most people are deprived of seeing. I'm sure glad I'm not, because I can't imagine life without watching John Wayne, or life without seeing The French Connection, or any of those movies. Is just like, and that's the thing that, like, the only thing that bothers me is I know there's more of them out there that I have not seen, and I just got to go track them down. So let's get this Thursday going. Well, at work, so hanging out in the back of the shop again. Kind of a slow morning here at work, so not much going on, but anyway, a little quick update on the channel. The thank you video is up, so check that out. If those of you follow the vlogs, that is, what is that? Come on guys, you've been following the vlogs. That is the giveaway. The giveaway is in that thank you video, so you get to see all the prizes in there. You can check that out. And wow, I mean, speaking of which, this 100th vlog is coming up right here on this channel. So wow, we got a lot of stuff going on. And of course, this tomorrow morning we'll be doing the filming for JW's radio that comes out on Saturday morning, and we'll be doing the drawing for that giveaway. So there's yeah, we got 3 giveaways. I'm doing 3 giveaways right here. So we got the one in the thank you video, and we got one in the JW's radio, and we got one coming up for the 100th vlog right here on this channel. So keep tuned in. Don't forget to watch vlog number 100, and hopefully have everything all put together, and it'll go over well, and get to show you what I got for you for the 100th vlog giveaway right here. I just it went so fast to me. I can't imagine. It's like, wow, 100 vlogs. We have that's so anyway, that's what's going on. That's a little bit of the update news and things what we're doing on the channel. Well, it's coming to the end of the day. Pretty much closing up shop here and gonna head on home. But before we do, I wanted to actually ask you folks, who here has seen or remember these videos where we put some bullets through some books. I know it's I'm a reader myself, so destruction of books wasn't exactly a great thrill for me, but anyway, we did it just to do a video on it and do some things. This one here was done with the 44 Magnum. I mean, it's crazy to see that. I mean, this looks like a worm or something got through it. Now all the way to the back. But and then we did the 45 and the 22. That was really interesting to see how the two really. So anyway, I was wondering who here actually remembers this, doing this and these were the 2 books from the videos. I think they were done separate videos. There was like a 22 versus book 45 versus book, and then 44 Magnum versus the book. So that was from these, if you guys remember that. Let me know if you guys remember that video, if you saw that video, or go back and watch it or whatnot. But anyway, I was actually thinking about what to do with these books. They've been kind of hanging around in the shop for a while, and I figured, you know what, maybe if you're interested in it, if you want a prop from one of the videos, or an artifact, if you would, if you want one of these. So let me know in the comments below. If you do, if you want one, we'll ship it to you. Maybe if we get more than one person, or maybe not at all, maybe nobody wants one. But anyway, if you do want it, maybe we'll throw it in on the 100th vlog giveaway. We'll raffle 2 of them off. We'll I guess, you know, pick which one you want. I guess I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I don't know. Let me know in the videos if you even want something like this. But these are the books that we used for the video. These were the ones. You can go back and watch the video if you haven't seen it. It was 22 versus the book, and then also the 45. We did both those on the same book, and then of course the big baddie, the big bad one, the 44 Magnum on the red book there. So anyway, yeah, I figured I'd toss that out there. I was trying to figure out what to do with them. Maybe give them back to you folks for, I guess, a little keepsake or memento or something, or whatever you want. So let me know. Maybe nobody wants them. I'm probably crazy for doing this. Probably, I don't know if anybody even wants them. But if you do, let me know in a message below. We'll figure out if we get more than one person that wants them. Maybe we'll raffle it off or something. Just draw a name. I'm not gonna make you pay for it or anything. We'll just draw it and see who's got it. And maybe we'll throw it in with the 100th vlog giveaway, and maybe we'll do 2. We'll send one to somebody that wins the main prize, and then maybe have the second one. I don't know. Anyway, something to throw out there. And probably nobody wants it anyway. Well, on my way home, so I figured I'd give you guys a little look outside the window. Not a whole lot going on at work today. It was rather slow, so, and didn't want to really, was supposed to go out tonight with my dad and go see that Blair Witch movie, but didn't want to go out, and it was just, every time it's always just too late. I don't like being out that late, and driving home at night. It's just a little too late to be out for me. So, anyway, there's some chickens over there. I don't know if you'll see them. Chickens everywhere now. Open up here as I'm getting closer to the house. I smell heavy rain, very heavy rain. Clouds are looking very dark. In fact, I see some sprinkles on the windshield already. So, but man, you can really smell the rain, and then you can feel the air is getting colder. Nice. According to the thermometer, it's about 78 degrees up here. Wow, that's cool. Hopefully it'll be cooler tonight. Last night was a bit hot. I gotta admit, it was a little hot. The weather should be starting to cool down here as we approach October and November. Usually it's nice, and the air is, it's just, the weather is just nicer up here. I like cold weather. Oddly, I do. That was the one thing I really enjoyed about living in Colorado, was like the snow and the winter. I enjoyed it. I don't know. Some of my friends don't like it whatsoever, but I know some people just, but I do. Yeah, it looks like we got some rain tonight. Great. Good night to be home early. Or not early, but not going out. So. Huh. Might see some rain. Or perhaps. Might see some rain. Looks like there was a little bit of rain up here. Like I said, the weather is pretty nice. Other side of the wall. I don't know if you remember yesterday, we actually were making ice cream, and it's finally finished. I left it overnight and this was really just thrown together. Oh. All right, got it. Okay. It's not bad. Again, it was just like literally throwing it together. Milk, heavy whipping cream, some malt powder, and chocolate syrup. Well, we're going to come to a close in the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time to join me in the vlogs. I really appreciate it. So, getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so we'll be filming JW's radio first thing in the morning. So, always look forward to that. And hey, we got a little giveaway on that JW's radio. How about that? So, got everybody already on the list, so I'm going to go over and check it one more time in the morning. Usually I get a notification if there's any new comments, but that again, and I did like which I believe you, Varen, was the one that actually commented on that, and he said you always stay till the end of the videos because you never know what I'm gonna do. We would never know what's gonna be at the end of the video. And this vlog is definitely gonna be one of those times because I'm gonna do something a little bit different at the end of this one. And what I'm gonna do, okay, so those of you that watched the hangout video, the Gimme Fuel, we tasted out a lot of different whiskeys and things. I used to drink quite a bit of Jack Daniels back when playing music. I used to play a lot of rock and roll music with a band. Had a band for many years before all the gun thing got into my life really heavy. I was a really big musician. Loved music. It was very passionate about it. Just spent a lot of time writing a lot of songs, writing lyrics, music, laying down drum tracks. I was the drummer. And that was what we did. So my drink of choice was Jack Daniels. We drank a lot of different other things, but Jack Daniels has always been my thing. That was because a friend of mine named Julian was the guy that introduced me to Jack Daniels. That was the first time I ever tasted it. I remember him saying, "Hey, what do you want to drink?" And I said, "You know what? I've never tried Jack Daniels. I always wanted to, and why not?" So we did. He bought a little bottle of Jack Daniels, and I tried it. I just remember going, "Whoa! It was not what I expected." I don't know, for some reason I expected something totally different, but it was definitely different. So anyway, unfortunately Julian passed away, and I always remember him. In fact, I got his jacket that he accidentally one day left at my house and never came and picked it up, and then when he passed away, so I kept his jacket, and it's just been something I always kept. He's a really cool guy, and it makes me just realize that life is really short. I've lost friends. He's not the only one, and it just reminds me to live and laugh because life is short, and that's what I do. And that's why on these channels I don't really get into the doom and gloom things, because it's just, I mean, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest, man, because I'm gonna laugh every day. So anyway, so if you watch that, some people had a question about the Jim Beam Devil's Cut. Anyway, I just actually recently tried this stuff myself. Okay, and my fellow brother over there, Arizona Ghost Riders, I remember him and I going back and forth about it. And one day I was thinking about buying it, and then he sent me a text something, and it was referring to the Devil's Cut, and I said, well, that's a sign. I'm gonna go get one just to try it. So this is I love this stuff. I don't have again oh jeez, almost broke it. We haven't even started drinking yet. What I have to compare it to is Jack Daniel's, Jim Beam White Label, Wild Turkey, those sorts of things. I just mostly sip whiskey anymore. I don't get drunk anymore. No more of that. This is really just like to me like fine wine. Taste it, enjoy it. You know, maybe a nightcap if I'm having trouble sleeping. As you guys know, I do have a issue sleeping sometimes. So anyway, that's what we're gonna try. We're gonna do a little test of it, and I got a little glass right here. So right away, I will tell you this: when you nose it, again, I'm not a professional. Like I'm not like a whiskey, connoisseur. Like I don't know everything in the book. Okay, I'm just kind of just your average schmo Joe right here doing this. Okay, so right away, when you nose it, there's a really strong oak smell, vanilla, and that caramel flavor that we love about bourbon. If you like bourbon, it's really like intensified with this one. That's why I love this one so much. Is it's really intensified in it. And then the other thing I like too is Fred No, the distiller right now. He's such a cool guy. If you actually watch I'm subscribed to the Jim Beam channel, YouTube. He's so funny. I don't know what it is about that guy. He's so silly. He's so funny. You can tell he's just having a good old time every day. One of the things he says, I love it. He says, tasting the bourbon's the best part of the job, especially after a bad meeting. You gotta love that sense of humor that guy's got. So it's you'll notice too, like at least I notice it's a lot darker than your normal whiskey. At least to me it is. It's a lot darker. So what it is they extract it from the barrel. And I don't know, I remember reading and it said that this is actually taken from one of their more higher end bourbon barrels, the barrel of the stuff, or the higher end stuff. So that's so in a sense, like what you're really getting for the price is pretty awesome. That's what I think. Out here it's like $21. Anyway, enough of the yakking. You get a lot. I mean, it's like a big, bold bourbon taste. So if you're not a bourbon fan, you don't want to get this, because it's just like, think about bourbon and just add that much more of a punch to it. Punch meaning more flavor. It's 90 proof, so right away you know that it's got a lot more kick to it. It's got a little bit more burn to it. You know it's 90 proof. You know it's definitely an ass kicker. So yeah, it's pretty good. I gotta say it's just it's one of my favorites. It became my favorite. I know I'm almost like, it's like, man, I'm turning my back on Jack Daniels. So, but no, this has become my favorite as far as the thing is. Again, I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink anymore, but this is just something I don't mind having for every now and then. Yeah, especially if I'm not, again, nice nightcap. The burn, it lingers a little bit more. It definitely, to me, it lingers a little bit more than your standard White Label or Jack Daniels. The flavor lingers. It's got like that aftertaste a little bit more, which is not a bad thing. It's good. But again, because it's 90 proof, you definitely know it. So it's pretty good. Again, I do like it, so it has become my favorite. So anyway, and who doesn't like meal? Never mind. All right, so getting on with the day. That's it. Gonna hit the sack because tomorrow's a big day, because we have JW's Radio. Yes, JW's Radio. We got a little surprise in there, so make sure you tune in to JW's Radio. Really appreciate it, guys. All the subscribers I get. It's been a fun ride. We're coming up to 100 vlogs. I can't believe that. It's just, but you know what? It's been so much fun. I have so much fun doing this, and you guys seem to have a lot of fun watching this stuff. So right back at you on that. So anyway, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna get out of here and see you tomorrow. Try the devil's cut. All right. Yeah. Almost gave it away, if you know what I mean.